So aloha, it's Mike's from drivinginmycar.com. So I'm cruising down south on the coastal road. The problem, of course, with any coastal property is that everybody wants to live here, and so therefore they build buildings and buildings and buildings. So even if I'm looking on the map and I'm like, oh cool, there's a coffee shop that's right on the water, there's huge buildings in my way right here, as you can see. So it's not like I can just pull up to the beach and I'm good. But the other thing is that I'm just sitting here in traffic because there is such intense wind that power lines have gone down. And so naturally, for a safety reason, they are routing cars elsewhere and they're fixing those power lines. The difference I've noticed here in Florida is that the lights are incredibly long, like the stoplights. So what that means is that these lights coming from the side streets onto the main streets usually are timed less. So not only does it not allow you to get on the main street, you know, for a certain amount of time. I mean, it's not like 500 cars can go at once. It's more like 20. But there's a lot of time in between light changes. So I'm starting to lose interest in sitting here in traffic. So I have a feeling what I'm gonna do is turn around and go back the other way, because this is not making enough progress for me. I can always turn around again. The traffic is in fact moving forward, but it's not moving a lot. And so I'm not really, well, it's moving, we'll see. I'm not really inclined to keep going here because it's kind of like the definition of insanity, where I'm doing the same thing over and over again expecting different results. I'm not getting different results. I really want to let this guy go in front of me, which is fine. It's one car. But so, dude, are you gonna go or what? Go! Oh my God! Okay, so people in Florida are old, and they do not have exactly a good concept of driving correctly. So what this has turned into is I've moved 10 or so feet, and I can see the trucks up ahead, along with, it looks like a fire engine or an ambulance or something like that. So it doesn't look like this guy is gonna this is gonna work out too good. Although the fire truck is now moving, and so that might allow for me to get through here. Yep. But I'm not sure. It does look like they're moving cars up ahead. So anyway, so this is kind of the disappointment. It's funny, I got a buddy who does a YouTube channel, and he always makes the comment, he says, you know, if you're uncomfortable, then you're not traveling. Meaning you're not experiencing new things, and you're not experiencing like new ways to do stuff. So anyway, I guess that's the state I'm in right now. But it does look like the cars are gonna move. And this guy, of course, you know, signaling me with his hand that he acknowledges that I'm being very nice to him, and so therefore I'm supposed to let him in. Common behavior when in traffic. So, and then this lovely woman looks like she wants to cross the street, and so I will let her do that, because it's of no use to me for me to just sit here and cross my arms and say, no, you're not going. So anyway, I'm on vacation, and I'm experiencing South Florida weather. Now the interesting part is that I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually driving into the storm. I'm heading basically south. The storm is heading northeast, and so I will be heading southwest. I'll be heading south until I basically get to Key Largo, and then directly west all the way to Key West. So probably by the time I'm past Marathon Key, I will have gone through everything. And with any luck, by the time I get to Key West, actually, by this afternoon, and I'm ready to check into my place, all of this will be gone, and it will be a memory, and it will be only current weather inside of the, that guy just said, it's not moving. Yes, well, guess what I'm doing right now, sir? I'm moving, so thank you for the update. So, and Google just said, that's kind of cool. It says it in my ear. I don't know if that's what it's saying to you, but it says use any lane to turn left onto North Ocean Boulevard. So there are the fire department. If you can see them, Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue over here in North Beach, and it looks like there's 1, 2, 3 fire trucks, and I don't see any sort of motion. So with any luck, there is nobody hurt. It is not a disaster. It is merely a disappointment. So I'll check in as I get a little further along. And I completely agree. If you're not uncomfortable or disappointed, you're probably not traveling. You're at home and you're doing exactly the same thing over and over again. Although, I am kind of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Although I think right now the light for the main street just turned red. My light is about to turn green, which it has, and it looks like we are moving. So I'll check back in later. Ciao. I'm living the dream, I promise. So, once again, something happening that I would prefer it didn't, but it actually is kind of cool. A drawbridge. On my way, I'm on the A1A, and I'm heading toward the 1, and then I'm gonna head to 5 South. It's pouring rain. It is Southern California. It is Southern Florida, and I don't know if you can tell from this, but the wind is blowing significantly. And you know what? I'm still living the dream, because it's warm out. It's very, very warm out, and I'm liking it. Plus I got the heat on in the car, and I'm heading to the Keys, baby. Check in later. Live the dream. Yes! Exciting, energetic rain, baby. Yeah!